friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. You guys, I can't anymore. It is what it is. But anyway, here we go. Welcome back to an Inspired to Create prompt. Now, this is the second week of October. Yes, the second week of October. And the word was pumpkin. So if you have not played along, please feel free to join in. Melissa and I over at Messy Missy Creates came up with this challenge for ourselves at the beginning of the year. We've been doing it every week, and I'm a little bit behind as par for the course, but always enjoying it. So the prompt this week was pumpkin. Now you can do whatever you want with it. We tend to choose a prompt for each letter, and the second week of the month, Melissa and I text each other and choose each other's prompts. Okay. So I have my list here, and as usual, she has given me a little bit of a challenge. So I've just pulled some stuff, and we're gonna hopefully make this all work. Okay. So we will put Frank away in his little house, and we will put the hashtag away. That's the hashtag. If you haven't seen it or participated, we would love for you to join in. Just use the hashtag, and you could tag Melissa and I, Melissa and me, and we'd love to see what you create. You can do whatever you want, absolutely anything you want. So, okay, this little piece of paper, I normally fold them in half. It's a different piece of paper. This is actually the comp book paper this month. Okay, I tend to make a page in my journal. And here is my creative daily journal for October. I'm using this recycled journal cover that I ripped the insides out of because I already used it. And then I put paper in we made the signatures. The video is attached or, down below on a playlist for making a journal. So I've gone ahead and cut a piece of paper that fits. I was so excited with Melissa's printables that I cut the pumpkin out and I overlapped it, and I realized I need that. So I did cut that little piece out. So that's whoa. That's where we're at for right now. I don't quite know. I think that goes on that page. Okay. So here is our, page we're going to be working on. Okay, so here's some doozies. All right, for P, she gave me purple. Now, again, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, purple's a color I find a little hard to use. I don't have very much of it, but I found this purple piece in one of my books, so I went ahead and pulled it. I also have a little bit of another option, so we'll see. Okay, she gave me umber. Now, do you know what color umber is? I did not. I had to look it up. It says an earth brown. It also had a palette of colors, like really from like almost a golden to almost a brown. I don't know. We're going with brown. Okay. And so this is a page kit that I had sitting next to my desk because I hauled it not too long ago from Goodwill for $3. And we are going to take this brown umber borders out. See this right here? Kind of cool. Now, look, you can do whatever you want. There's literally no rules. It's just for inspiration, right? So I'm going to take these out. I think this paper is actually stunning. Yeah. But I don't know. Because I don't know, the purple, it's throwing me off. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. But I actually love this color right here, and I think we might choose to work with that. So I'm gonna leave it out just as a little point of inspiration over here to my right. Okay. We are on, that's 2. So far I have 2 colors, purple and umber. Number 3 is medium of choice. Now, I don't know what that's going to be. There's a high probability it might be Sparkle Mod Podge. I also have some gesso here, which is kind of how I thought I might play with that darker cardstock maybe. So I might use some gesso and some paint in it or something. So we're gonna play around with some medium. Okay. Oh, I completely forgot a prompt. Oh, that's fascinating, Allison. Okay. P is pattern. Pattern. We'll see. We'll see about that. I do not know. Okay, K is kind or kindness. And so I got a couple things. I have this little sticker right here that says make the world a kinder place. Or I'm sorry, it's out of a magazine. I also have this quote, which is kind of fun. It says, be kind to others. And then I have this picture out of my woman book. And I thought she was showing kindness. She's like a volunteer with the Red Cross, I think. And she's showing kindness. And I just love her. So I thought maybe we could make her work. Now I don't know. Like, you know, the box barely fits on my page, so we'll just see. But anyway, so we have some choices for kind or kindness. The next, that's K. I is ingredients. Oh, I have pattern. We're going back. P is for pattern. I'm like, I felt like I got these. P is for pattern, and it's just kind of funny. Like, we'll know later why it's funny, but I have this piece of pattern right here that's kind of, if you ask me, an umber color. I don't know. But anyway, this is a piece of a sewing pattern. And so we can definitely use that. I do have pattern. Yay. Okay. Okay. Then we already did K for kind or kindness. I is ingredients. So I went to my handy dandy, one of my cookbooks. I have a few, and I just ripped out, it had, you know, it had 3 recipes on it, and this was the ingredient list. So I just ripped out that column. Same thing on this side. Now, if I were going to be savvy about this, I maybe would have chosen like a soup page, you know, to go with Miss Nurse over here. But I think the point will be made. So that's ingredients, and N is napkin. And I happen to have this beautiful napkin that one of you happy mailed me. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So here we go. I think, oh gosh, it's just so pretty. All right, let's put the actual word away for now. And let's see how much room I actually have to work with. That's kind of what I thought. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut the napkin down while it's thick enough to cut, really. And we will save it. You guys, my house smells so good right now. We're cooking dinner upstairs, so I got all the side stuff prepped. Well, I have one more veggie. I'm going to drop the asparagus in right as we sit. But anyway, my husband, I've been marinating steaks for a day or whatever, and then he's cooking them, and now the grill's going. Oh, football's on. It's a good fall day. It's a good fall day here in the Pacific Northwest. Okay, so here's my napkin. I didn't do a great job of writing this so you can see it, but I do apologize. So I'm just gonna, well, we have all the prompts, so I will put that right here. Okay, here's the, we have to just kind of think what we're doing here. This lengthwise is really from the bottom to the top, so I'm going to go ahead and just, oh, I wonder if I want to, I'm going to just use this tear ruler on it so I get equal, so they kind of look the same. And I'm going to leave one edge flat for now. Okay. Okay, what to do. I really like her. She's just such a perfect focal point, right? This could obviously be a focal point as well. Isn't that funny? This little square, I feel like, takes up my entire piece of paper. Can you even imagine? Well, let's just do it so we don't have to imagine. Let's just see what it looks like. This book was such a cool find. I always look at the books at the thrift store, you guys, because, I mean, some of them are just so cool. I feel, I don't know, like, I know some people really have a hard time cutting up books, and I completely understand it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm paying homage to the beautiful artwork in here as I include it in my journals. So I actually opened this book because I thought there would be words about she is kind. Like every, yeah, so this was like the beginning. But anyway, they have stories about women, right? And then it tells everything, and then at the bottom it says she is determined, or she is responsible, or she is. And I thought there'd be one that says she is kind. I mean, look at this paper. Is that not fabulous? I mean, obviously keeping that. So okay, well, we have very, very little room if we're going to do this. Very little room. We're not going to need 2 borders, obviously. Okay, let's see. I would love to fold this in. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, the stickies on the back. I'm very tempted by this paper, you guys, particularly because, can you hear my husband upstairs, you guys? Well, instead of cardstock, we could paint it, and then that would be our medium. I want to cut it. All right, so I'm going to, what am I going to do? I guess I'll trace this side. Just because. And all right. Okay, so let me tell you the story really fast. We went for a walk this morning with my dream crew, and one of my friends was telling me this movie that she watched about a haunted, because they were saying, like, they've all been going to these haunted houses, and I'm just like, yeah, no, not my thing, but thank you so much. Like, I'm not offended at all that you don't invite me, because it's like, I won't. And then she was explaining this movie she watched. I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. What is it? And I hadn't heard of it. And so she was saying, basically it's a true story, which was fascinating to me and scary. And it's about a haunted house, and I forgot the name of it, of course, but and so then she was like educating me, kind of. Let me just put this back over so it closes on the glue strip, just because there's all these loose things. Okay, so she was saying basically haunted houses are ranked like in order, right, of spookiness. We'll call it spookiness, whatever the word is, right? And so like the basic one you go to is like a level 1. They all have names and I forgot what they are, but anyway, they can just kind of scare you. They can't touch you. They can't, whatever, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's enough for me. Thank you. Like, I don't even go to those. I don't care for them at all. So then she was saying, well, there's level 2 where they can, I guess, touch you, but not, I don't even know. Then there's level 3, which they can literally touch you. Like, I don't know. And then there's a level 4, and that's what this movie was about. It was the specific name of this haunted mansion, I guess, that this guy ran. And you like have to sign a waiver. It's like, I want to say hours long that you're in there, and they can do anything to you. I was like, what? Like, who? No, and no, absolutely not. So anyway, she was telling me all about this. So when I came home and I was doing stuff and whatever, I was like, gonna look. Oh, this is kind of fun actually, because look at this color of this umbrella. I'm double checking my page here. I'm just double checking. We're good. Okay, that's okay. I also had like pre-decorated with this little blue piece out of a magazine all the way around here. You can see, so it takes a little extra ooch of my page, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, it's going to be fine. All right. So anyway, she was telling me about this movie, and I was like, that absolutely sounds horrid. So if you guys are into that, I guess it's on Hulu. I don't even know. Ooh, spooky, spooky. Okay. We have a lot of things and not a lot of space, and I haven't used any of them yet because this isn't even a thing. Now, I'm kind of kicking myself already. I should have, oh God, Allison. Okay, the purple, however, is in this napkin as well. It can be a double dose. I probably should have used the purple as the background. The problem is I don't like the purple. And I thought the red went real, oh, look how beautiful. It totally, yeah. So see, this, we're not using this. Okay, so we're going to count the purple as the purple in the napkin. That's what we're going to do. This makes me sad because I do not have room for her. I am looking like even in my journal if there's any room, and there's just not. I could have done, a double spread if I had not already journaled my day. Oh, this is even better because my journaling right here is about my blood, and I got the message today that my blood was used, my blood donation. So this kind of goes with Nurse Nancy here, but shoot, I mean, she's definitely got to just fit on this page. I'm going to drop her down a little bit. Now, I think in order for this to work, I think I have to take her background. Uh-oh, get in there. I think I need to take her background off and give her another background because I have so much other stuff I have to work with is what's happening. But we definitely have no wiggle room. Okay, so my thought was I'm going to cut down these flowers. I'm leaving the backing on for as long as I can leave it on for as long as I want. It's easier to cut the thicker the napkin is, right? So I think we will do something like this. My little Ruru is at the airport right now in Colorado. They're flying back to Montana, so that's exciting. They've been gone since Wednesday. It's so hard on the athletes. Like, she missed a test on Friday, so she either can have her proctor give it to her on the road, or the TA said that she could take it tomorrow when she gets back, you know, but they're not going to get back tonight until like whatever, late. And yeah, you know, full class schedule, whatnot tomorrow. So, I mean, all athletes, right? All travel, whatever you travel for, obviously. You know how it is when you, I always say I need a vacation from my vacation. Not that I've taken a vacation in a very long time, but I need a vacation after my trips. And this is definitely a trip when they travel. You know, they're sleeping in hotels and airplanes to buses to practice. I had like a 4-hour practice yesterday. All right. Okay, so my idea was to kind of, you know, do that. And then oh, this makes me sad. All right. And I might just be covering up all the purple, so that's not going to work either. Shoot. Ooh, and let's not forget our umber. What the heck? What the heck? Well, okay, let's cut her out. We gotta buy us some space. So let's get rid of the background, and we'll, like I said, we'll give her another background. Maybe the purple could come in as a background or something. I don't know. And her little bonnet hairpiece thing. I mean, still really pretty paper. This alone is pretty. Oh, but then, so that's what I was saying. So then I came home and I was down here fiddling about, and I'm going to cut this little tail off her apron thing. I don't, we're all good. Okay. All right. Ooh, don't like that. Okay. So my thought is I need to, now, I could hang this off the edge, but it's napkin. So it could hang out of my book. Like, that would look really fun. But this will not last. I mean, that won't make, you know, it's too delicate. But I wonder, oh, I could expand the page a little bit. That's fun. What do I want to do with this? I'm just trying to think if I need, but I don't think I do. So let's put some tape on the edge. Oh, you guys, I still haven't used pattern. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Shoot. Okay. Okay, so this is interesting. This edge is round. See that? This edge is flat with the page. So I'm going to choose this edge so it's flat with the page. And I'm going to give myself as much room as I can on that. Okay. This I think I'm going to save and put on my tag. Okay. So I've bought myself like, ooh, just an ooch. Not really anything, but we can pretend. Because she still needs to do something like that. She's got to go up. Right here is where that silly pumpkin is. I'm sad because I'd really like to drop her down. That's great. Okay, we still need to use pumpkin. I mean, we still need to use pattern and ingredients. Now, my idea for ingredients, I need to cut it closer. Because my metal ruler is completely bent. Do you see that? I don't know what I did to it, but... Huh. I don't think my husband realizes. All right. My thought was I might cut this. Let's just do that. How many pairs of scissors do you use when you're crafting? I have 3 pairs right here. They all serve a distinctly different purpose. So yeah. I'm going to make a cross. I'm going to make a crease. Okay, so that is all to say. I came home and I was thinking about that movie that my friend said, and there was a new release. Well, I don't know if it's new on Netflix, And so I started watching it, and I thought it was like a movie, but it's based on a true story, and it was about this cop in New York or somewhere, New Jersey, I don't know. And these soldiers that returned, I don't even know. But like kind of possession stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, it's creepy season. All right, I am going to do that. That is so pretty. Look how pretty that is, you guys. I would really love for this I really like the red. Well, that's okay. We're gonna just wing it, okay? I'm gonna peel the back off. I feel like I'm not challenging myself, but I can't help it. We're gonna use Mod Podge as my medium of choice. I love it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to Mod Podge it onto the recipe. Oh my God, my husband's texting me that dinner is 10 minutes out. Hold on. Thank you. Sorry, hope I didn't scream in your ear. Oh, that probably means I'm supposed to go cook my vegetable. Shoot, my asparagus. All right, we're gonna do this. Stop it. And get a little bit of that recipe showing through. And just like week 1, we're gonna have to let this dry anyway, so maybe that's a good time to go eat dinner, and then I'll just edit it. Okay, so there's that, and my thought is that's gonna go on here like this. Ooh, those leaves are already really mad at me. Stop it, stop it, stop it. No, no, no. No, 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 little leaves. I ripped it. Oh, that makes me sad. Okay, so I think what I will do is let this dry. And I think maybe we'll use the pattern and Mod Podge it like over here. I don't even know what this is a pattern for. I like this piece right. I like some of this. What should we do? I almost think I just want a strip of it, because I really like that red paper behind there. Oh, stop it. What's happening? What? We'll put this away. With its other friends down there. And I mean, like, I'm thinking literally just like a strip. So that we still get this little piece of purple. I'm trying so hard to save it because it's my only purple. We could definitely put it under the white. You know, something like that. I don't know. We're going to just keep playing with it until I see something I like. And I guess if we just really want to be painful, we could add a strip of purple. It's literally the wrong color. See that dark? That's what I want. I wonder if we could make it darker. Well, of course we could. We can do anything we want. Okay. That's going to need a little thought. Okay. I'm going to let this dry. I will come back and finish after I have my amazing steak dinner. All right. Okay, friends, I'm back. How was your dinner? Let's see. I have moved a little bit around on my desk. My piece is relatively dry. And so this is what we have. So let's just check base for a second. So purple, I don't know. I mean, I have this purple. I'm still playing with purple. I think I need to add something, but we have used umber because we're going with umber is brown and this is brown. This is also brown. So medium of choice. I did use Mod Podge on here, which is always my medium of choice. I feel, again, like I cheated a little bit because it's just such an easy one. But I did got out, whatever, some nail polish. And I love using nail polish. So I use it very much like any other glitter glue, whatever. You guys have seen me haul it from the thrift store. So I thought we might play with some nail polish also as another medium. So I'm going to just put that on. And these are just dollar ones or whatever. Not from the Dollar Tree, but like, I don't know, somewhere else inexpensive that I got. I don't know. This one might have been a little bit more than that, but I remember I got it. Now, my thought was I might just add it to these lighter flowers. The problem with the nail polish is it takes a bit to dry. So, I don't know. I guess I could try blow drying it or, So my thought was maybe I would just add it to the clear flowers or the lighter brown, whatever flowers these are. I mean, I guess I could add it to this guy too. I don't know. It would look amazing on anything, right? Because it's, I mean, clear gold, whatever. So that adds a little, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So let's get back. Okay. Pattern. This was this sewing pattern and I just took a strip off the edge, but nothing says we have to actually use the thing, right? Kind or kindness. This is my image that shows kind or kindness. I also still have my quote and my little thing. Now this sticker or thing I cut out of a magazine matches her, like the blue. It does not match this at all. This doesn't match anything. I don't have room for this. So we may not get a word on this. It just may be the image of kindness, but regardless, I have it. And then ingredients. This is my ingredient list right behind here that I pulled out of the recipe box. And so that's on there. Really the only thing we're missing, I mean, granted, we still got to put it together, but really the only thing we're missing is purple. So, yeah. I did get this piece of paper out because I was thinking maybe we don't have to tip my page in. I mean, maybe we could tip my page in as opposed to gluing it in. I'm just not happy with the placement. I'm just not happy with this pumpkin right here, quite honestly, and the size of this paper. And there's no way I'm going to get this little guy up. I was so excited to put him here. Yeah, he's going to rip. So, oh, my paper's glued. Okay, so if we do this, I've now gotten rid of this edge. We're no longer inside this edge, which is fine. It's just magazine that I glued on. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just cover it up. It's buying us, you know, like just a little tiny bit extra. Now, see, this is what I do. Once I start playing with it, then I could nail polish everything. So, because that looks boring without a little sparkle. So we'll add a little sparkle to that too, an easy way. And I'm going to just come down the red because I don't know where it overlaps, and we'll just do that. Okay. I'll probably end up doing something over here to make it match. But my printables already have sparkle Mod Podge on them with, you know, mega sparkle or whatever it is. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, my whole thought was, what if we don't glue it in? What if I'm still, this poor little pumpkin. What if I like tip it in? But I think we're just messing to mess with stuff at this point. I don't need the space. Yeah. Okay. So this is relatively dry. So my thought was, if I do something like that and leave a little tip of the red, right? And then we could put, you know, this almost like that. Yeah. Now, here's the problem. This edge down here is janky. I have to come above here because that's where the pumpkin is. And her soup, oh man, her soup bowl, you know, can't be down here. So I almost want to lift her up a little bit, because if it's just here, it looks kind of weird. And remind you, there's a pumpkin right here. And this edge looks strange. And then we have this weird, it just looks strange to me. And I'm wondering if we make it more dramatic and actually move her up, if that actually looks better. So that's kind of my thought on that. Now, I'm also tinkering with this like idea that I need the purple. Okay. Now, these words are just not going to fit on here, and it makes me sad because they're gorgeous, but I'm actually going to put it away with my other quotes because it's just not going to make the page. Now, this is interesting because I feel like we could still make this work. Not as is, but I could cut it out and almost run it right here. Right? So that might work. This purple's not making the cut. It's not even close to this purple, so I'm going to put that back in my little book pile there. And I'm going to look in my paper box right here that I just have for scraps on my desk because they're easier than getting into my scrap drawer. I happen to have this piece of purple. I'm looking for something darker, right? This was like too light because I'm trying to match this down here. Now I have obviously a whole drawer, like, oh, okay, hold please. Did I put it in this bucket? Where's the piece I cut off the paper? I don't think I put it in here, did I? Okay, let's see. So there's some purple. Here's the same purple but a bigger piece. Here's another purple that's a file. I don't need that. Okay, let's, okay, again, putting this away. Where did I put that piece of paper that I cut her out of? Where? Right here. It's right here. And unfortunately, that does me no good. That's too bad. Her actual edge right here, I don't know if you can see it, is purple, like a dark, it's almost the in between this and this. It's very interesting, and it's like nowhere else on here. Where is it? Oh, it's in the trash because it was the inside piece, huh? Yeah, that's not savable. Okay, well, that was one idea. I mean, I could cut a strip. I mean, like a little strip, right? Oh, see, the nail polish is not not dry. Okay, I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to commit to this piece right here. All right? And I think the best way to do that is just glue. So let's just get some glue on here. And I might go in later with a little liquid glue on some of these leaves. I think I've bought myself enough room. Okay. It's a little longer than my piece, and so I was trying to figure out where I wanted it space. I'm going to have to cut off both. Both edges. Now, the nail polish is a little bit harder to get off your fingers, just so you know, like when you get nail polish on your fingers from painting your nails. As much as I like those sticking up because they look more like leaves, I think it's probably safer to put them down, like kind of adhere them down, if you will. So I think I'll probably go back and do that. I wasn't going to do it this second, but I think it will be safer. Oh, that was brilliant. Come on. Don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. Yeah. That nail polish is super tacky still. All right. Okay. So let's trim it up this way. Okay, there's that. Now, I think I'm just gonna, I mean, this whole strip is fine. The question is, do we, I'm just gonna do it because it's bothering me that I don't have a purple. So I'm going to just not even measure. I'm not doing anything. I'm just ripping a strip, which I probably will regret in just a second. I'm going to put it here just for fun. Let's just see what it looks like because I have this piece we can put over it, right? So we could bring it out, you know, just a bit like that. Oh, that is a lot going on. I showed you guys last week, I have this color in Distress Inks, but it's no longer that color. And I've shared that with you guys before. I know when people say their distressed inks go bad, this was the color Dusty Concord. It was gorgeous, literally that color. When other people say their distress stains go bad, they say they stink. And I think I've had maybe one. It doesn't smell, but I'll tell you what, it's no longer Dusty Concord. However, let's just see for fun. I have some playing room. Oh no, it's definitely blue. Look at that on top of the purple. It's even more blue. I thought maybe it would just kind of darken it up. I'm not in the mood to get out my watercolors, so yeah, it's weird how many of these are similar colors now. Oh, that's not it. That's okay. I was looking for, oh, this one is Antique Linen. And I just wonder, how much more do I have to play with this? Just a little bit. I wonder if that would make that a darker purple. It absolutely does not. Okay, cool. Well then, let's forget that silliness. Do I want to get out paints? I really don't. That's not even close. It's not even close. All right, I did make myself a new cup of pumpkin tea. Let's see. This is Pumpkin Spice Rubio from Trader Joe's. Oh, that's delightful. That's what that is. Delightful. What do you guys want to do? What do you want to do? I'm stuck on this stupid purple thing now. Thank you, Melissa, for always finding my weak spot and challenging me. Oh, okay. Did you see what happened there? I'm curious if I do this, what color this turns out to be here. It's like more purple grape. Oh my gosh. It's not even that big of a deal and nobody cares. Nobody cares. But we're gonna perseverate on it for just a little bit longer, so bear with me, okay? Stay with me. I'm gonna get out my $5 paints from Michael's. Ooh, that probably get more use than all of my other expensive ones. I don't have expensive ones, but you know what I mean. You know why? Because I think I'm afraid to use my good stuff, and so I'm much happier using like. Okay, let's just play. Okay, let's just play because we're going to make it darker, and we can add what color? Do we need gray? What color do I get that? Which now does not look purple to me. I don't know. You want gray in there? Whole lot of Hot Mess is what this is. Hot Mess Express. I swear, you guys, I have an adverse thing to purple. I don't know what it is. But I guess that's better. Is it better? Is it just my brain going, please rest, please? It's better. It's 100% better, and we're going to call it done. Okay. Just don't tell me otherwise, okay? All right. We're going to put that away. And we're going to put that away. You guys, I don't think it did anything. Okay, but I get credit for using another medium of choice. So, and I'm crossing purple off the list. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. I'm going to glue it down and we're going to be done. I'm going to put the pattern over it. I'm only going to let an ooch of this show anyway. So, I mean, really, come on now. I'm going to do something like that. Okay. All right. And then we're going to take this paper and it does not rip very well. Oh, egads. Oh my goodness. You guys, I am coming up on my last week of work. So crazy. I have so much to do this week and it's just so emotional, but and I don't have another job yet. I mean, I do, but I don't. So, we're going to do that. Okay. That's how we're going to do that. That alone looks perfectly fine for me. We will cut this edge and then I'm going to trim up this little corner where my adorable little pumpkin is. It won't match my page, but that's all right. All right. Trash, trash, trash. Okay. So we have used everything. Now we get to put her on here. And, I mean, isn't that gorgeous just like that? Ugh. I mean, we don't have to use her. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. The whole thing is about her. Sorry, lady. I almost... Okay. So her head obviously has to be on the page, and this has to like be on the page. Now I could cut her hand off. Like it could, like we'd get the gist, right? We understand the situation. Because if I move her all the way over, we're really losing this flower situation, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm trying to think of a way we could slim her down a little bit. See her petticoat and everything here. I'm gonna give that a little cut, and it does not have to be quite as full. Okay, so we could just do something like that. And I do think I'm gonna glue it on and maybe just cut off her hand just a little bit. Just, I know, it's okay. It's okay. We all understand. I'm watching also these lines behind her. So see, I almost want her, I'd really love it if she could just sit like that, but she can't. I mean, she could. She could totally sit. I'm trying to watch this top here. We're going to do it. I'm going to put some liquid glue on her. Actually, all I need to do is put nail polish on the back and she'll be fine. This Tombow liquid should be just fine on her. All right, so we'll do that. And then we'll lift her up this way. Yeah, the nail polish is doing a great job of adhering. Okay, this is thick enough, like that liquid glue isn't going to bother it. So it's, oh yeah, love it. I love it. Okay, now we have a couple problems. So one is, well, we're going to have to cut off some of the soup. So that's now done, but we're all good. We're fine. This space down here really bothers me, so I'm not happy with that, but we had to work around some stuff here, and I decided to do it more like dramatically than, plus I wanted some of this. So, okay. So that's that. I am curious. We could make a little thing that goes down here, or we could run these words down here. Either way, these words need to be cut. So, what's the best way to do that? The problem is, what's the problem? Well, the problem is there's stuff glued onto my scissors. The problem is I already cut around it, and so it's kind of like round in places and then square. Ooh, and I just cut off the word that is literally the prompt. Okay. Good to know, Allison. All right. Okay. Place. Kinder. World A. I think I would separate those maybe. And then we have make the. Yeah, so the make is not gonna, well, it is what it is. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. You guys, I have to do some major glue surgery situations over here. I'm going to leave world A, or do I separate them? Is that weird that that's the only one? Make the world A. I'm going to leave it. Kinder place. See, this is why I love challenges, you guys, because I say it every time. Just go back and watch another video. I would never come up with this. I would never, because I just wouldn't. There's just no way. Okay. Absolutely love it. Except, you know what? You know what? You know what? Okay. This really bothers me, but what? What do we want? Because I don't want something covering the flowers. I didn't even try to place them down here because it's just too busy. So I just think up here is better. I have some ribbon, like we could put like a piece of ribbon and what? What, like a word. We need something down here, I think, or we don't. I don't know. She just is kind of floating and it's not great, but I know we're not going to use purple. I can put the purple away. Well, ooh, I have an idea. This is too big, way too big. I cut off all the small ones already. Way too big. Shoot. Dang it. I could reprint one, but it wouldn't be as thick, right? Because they were just so narrow. That's too bad, because that kind of would have been a cool title. Okay, that's a bummer because that made me happy thinking about it. I mean, that looks funny. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, I love it. I don't know. Okay, let's see what it looks like. We're gonna put it in here like this. And I am going to I guess tape it. This tape, I hesitate because this tape is not fabulous. Like, well, it's just kind of old. Using my stuff, you guys. I'm using my stuff. All right. I don't know where this goes, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to put it on my book page because I'm not too sure where exactly it fits on that. And I'm going to do the same here. Okay. Would have made sense to put them all on one or the other, but that's all right. Okay, let's do that. An Ucha tape right here. I'm going to literally push it down into the thing. Same thing here. I'm just going to roll it back onto itself. It'll glue in there. Okay. Okay. That's exciting. That's exciting. Okay. Now, oh, you know what we can do? We can use this paper for this because yeah, this is too thin and I normally fold it on itself, but it's not wide enough. So I need to glue it and back it because I make a tag with the writing. And so we'll just glue it onto this fun journal paper. Like that. All right. And then I'll just cut. I mean, come on, it's graph paper. How amazing is that? Gives you straight lines to cut on. All right. Cool. It's okay. It's not super strong like cardstock. I could have backed it with something more structurally sound, but that's all right. So, and then what were we going to do? We were going to, oh, but I don't, that's too bad. All right, I can't really, I was going, yeah, no, that's not going to work. It's barely going to work this way. It's going to be a tall tag. It's too long to make a pocket this way. Some of my tags I slide in this way. Others have to go this way. This one's super long, obviously. And so it needs to go in this way. Yeah. What do you think? I am super happy with it. I'm still not super happy with the bottom, but I feel like it's done for tonight. I'm going to put that there so we can kind of, you know, see the prompt, if you will, see the page. And I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with it. I think that, yeah, I'm happy with it. Melissa, thank you for the prompts. These were, you see where I got stuck, obviously. So, but super fun. So purple, I did it. Umber, I just went with brown. Again, there's lots of differences on that. So if I got it wrong, please forgive me. But that's my take on umber today. Medium of choice, I did use Mod Podge. I also used Sparkle Nail Polish as a medium. pattern. I used a sewing pattern. I just took a strip of it there. Kind or kindness, the image, and then the words here. Ingredients, this is my recipe in the back here, my list of ingredients right there. And then napkin is this beautiful floral image that was a happy mail from you guys. So that is it. Frank and I say thank you so much. And poor little Frank, he doesn't really fit in the book right now, does he? I don't know, you guys, what would you have done? And do you have an idea for this space right here? Because if you do, let me know. Does it bother you? Maybe it doesn't bother anybody. I think it does. I think it's going to bother people. So let me know. I just, again, was working around, this beautiful pumpkin, which is from Melissa's printables this month. So let me know your thoughts. Now I hate this side of my page. So I will have to go in and do this background a little differently and whatnot to kind of match it. But that is this last week's prompt. So I am now officially caught up. I don't know when you're watching this, but I am current. So, all right. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you're having a great night or day, whenever it is you're watching. I hope you got something done, whether that's cleaning or journaling, whatever it is, walking. And I hope that you're having fun time creating memories so you have something to document. Thanks for watching, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.